guys, what's up? So I have a vlog request, and I'm going to try to fulfill it best I can. And what it is every Tuesday I'm going to start putting these videos out, and I'm going to start calling them TMI Tuesday. And what it is I got this list. Here we go. I got this list of questions, and what I'm going to do is if I get enough questions throughout the week, then on Tuesdays, the following Tuesday, then I will answer them to the best of my ability. I'll answer them honestly and efficiently, and we'll see how these come out. Okay, so I got a bunch of these questions, and I'm going to see how they come out and see if this turns into a good vlog. I don't see why it wouldn't, so. Okay, first question. Favorite pet growing up? I don't know. It'd have to be all of the dogs. I grew up with Rottweilers. There was two of them that we had. It was Sugar and we had Zeus. And I guess they'd be my favorite, like, growing up. But now I have three animals. I have Nashi, I have Loser, and I have Spencer. And they're my favorite of all time because I love them. They're my babies. So I guess my animals now are my favorite, not necessarily growing up. So, what's your worst memory as a child? My stepdad is probably my worst memory as a child, but also one of my best memories as a child. Growing up, you know, he was cool and funny and awesome and everything, and he had a little depression problem, and the depression medication that he was on made him angry all the time. He was always raged, you know, he's so full of rage, and he became very abusive towards myself and my mom. So that's probably my worst memory as a child, most definitely. How is your relationship with your father, if existent at all? These are kind of deep, guys, so yeah. Anyway, the relationship with my father is semi-existent. We're not really close, but we do talk, you know, and I try to explain this to people. It's not that he's a bad father. It's just he's a better friend. So if that makes sense, okay. Favorite childhood smell? I know, and then they were like, sounds weird, but people enjoy it. It is kind of weird, but I do have a favorite childhood smell. There's two of them that I have, okay? Growing up, outside of my room, there was always this lilac bush, and I remember during the springtime, that's all I would smell is lilacs, and I absolutely love that smell. Like, I smell it, and I'm like, oh, I'm a kid again. So that's one of them, and the second one is my grandma, she keeps dried eucalyptus in her house, and when you go into her house, that's all you smell is the eucalyptus. I mean, like, after like an hour or something like that, you don't smell it anymore because you come used to it. But every time I smell that, I'm like, Grandma. So you guys are going to go find some dried eucalyptus now and smell it and be like, Jay's grandma. Let's see. Biggest fear. My biggest fear would have to be alone. I don't like to be alone. If I'm alone for long periods of time, I kind of lose my shit. And I'm also terribly afraid of sharks. I know that's probably like, wow, that's kind of dumb, but I'm really afraid of sharks. Let's see. Any life goal? Yes, I have a few, actually. My life goals are, I want to get married. I want to have kids. I want to buy a big, beautiful house. And I would like to open my own bar and restaurant. Those are my life goals. I want to have the white little picket fence. One more time, Jay. One more time. White picket fence life. And I want to have my own restaurant / bar. Okay, so think like Applebee's, but way cooler. Or Fridays, but way cooler. What intrigues you about those you surround yourself with? People's stupidity. It absolutely intrigues me because how can people be so absolutely positively stupid? Seriously. Ugh. I hate that. I hate rude, stupid people. Unintelligent people. Or like people who think they know what they're talking about, but in actuality they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. That actually intrigues me, because I'm just like, how can you, like, really? Okay, why do you rock the style you have? Because I'm Jamie fucking Chaos, that's why. I wear what I want when I want to, and I guess that's the way it is. I don't really think I have a reason. I just like all sorts of different things, and I wear different things, and that's the way it is. What was the biggest inner struggle you've had? I think it would have to be family. You know, like, I've never really had stability with my family. It's always bounced around, you know, this house to this house to this house, to this guy, to this guy, to this guy with my mom, you know. So it was like, oh, look, I have a new dad every couple weeks. But I think that has to be my biggest inner struggle. Like, I know what I want, and I know what I'm going to go look for, and I want a family. I want a stable family, you know, mom, dad, kids, you know, kind of life. And I think that I'll do well in that, and I'll succeed in that, because that's what I want so bad for myself. So I think that has to be my biggest inner struggle, I guess. Is there anyone you want to tell something to that you haven't gotten the chance to, whatever the reason? I don't think so. That's probably not for this vlog. That'll be for another vlog, because I have something that would be awesome to talk about, but this isn't for this. But finally, planes, trains, or automobiles? Depends on where I'm going. Like, if I'm going to another country, plane. If I'm going to, I don't know, a different state, but I'm by myself, I'll take the train. And if I'm going with somebody else or with a lot of people, definitely an automobile. I love road trips, and I love being on the train, but sometimes I just want to get there, so I'll just jump on a plane and go. So I hope that makes sense. I guess send me your questions. You can send them to my Facebook, or send them to my Twitter, or whatever, and maybe your question will be on the next rendition of TMI Tuesday. So I hope I answered your question, and I hope you got the answer you were looking for, but I guess that's all I got. So I will talk to you guys soon, and I'm serious, send those questions in. We'll have another TMI Tuesday, and I actually have questions for all of you guys, but that will be for the next vlog. This was just, getting you guys into it, just saying. So send them in, and I hope you guys have a good weekend. So I will talk to you soon. Mwah. I can't